Hey everybody, welcome back. In just a minute, we're going to talk about a couple of conversations that I overheard while I was at the grocery store. So we'll get to that in just a minute.
With every start, we are born again. Open your heart, spend this time in your head.
I found it interesting. I was at the grocery store the other day, and in 3 different areas, I heard 3 different people say essentially the same thing. Wow, I really hope they get this product back in stock. I really hope the prices come down. I really hope this is available at another store. And it kind of got me thinking. I think we may be at a place in time where we have to start taking things into our own hands. Change the perspective up a little bit. Let's look at it the same way that we would look at our health. I really hope that my diabetes goes away. I really hope that whatever my diagnosis was reverses itself. I really hope that my inflammation and my migraines stop all by themselves. We know that that's not really the way that things work. And we in this space have had to take our health into our own hands by doing things like changing our diet, adding in exercise, changing our circadian rhythm, trying to line up with it, getting good sleep, getting off of medications that could actually be hurting us. I think it's time for us to start looking at a lot more of our lives through this same lens. It's time for us to go, I can't hope that diabetes is going to just disappear overnight because I have a positive attitude. You have to take actionable steps that get you to that point. Removing carbohydrates from your diet, cleaning things up, getting rid of the processed junk, and sometimes waiting a little bit until your body can get better. Not everything happens overnight, but I think we really need to start doing that in other areas as well. So going to the store and finding that they don't have what you want, you might need to start looking at other options, other alternatives. I have an egg lady that I've been going to for the past several months because my chickens, even though I've got a bunch of them, have not been laying. They had a really long molting season and then it got ridiculously cold. So they didn't lay for months this time around. I ended up having to supplement with some eggs. I could stop by my egg lady and pick up 5 or 10 dozen eggs at any time with absolutely no problem. Well, we all know what's happened with eggs recently. I warned her that I really thought pretty soon more and more people were going to be coming to buy her eggs. And she said, oh no, I'm fully stocked. It's not going to be a problem. The last time I went to go buy eggs from her, pulled up and I wanted 10 dozen. I could only get 5 dozen. That's all she had left. Her husband was there, and I said, yeah, I tried to warn her. I thought this was going to happen. He looked like a deer in the headlights, and he was like, I had no idea. Like, this is crazy. But you know me, I've been talking about egg prices for 6 months now? There are signs to show what is going on in our world. And unfortunately, hoping that something gets better on its own isn't a very tactical maneuver at this point in time. It's time for us to start making decisions and start changing things up a little bit in some cases. That may mean that you have to find a different way to get your eggs. Instead of from the grocery store, look around locally and see if there's someone that is selling farm fresh eggs. Because believe it or not, the farm fresh eggs are actually cheaper than the ones that are in the grocery store in many cases right now. Everyone else figured that out with my egg lady. Thank goodness my chickens have started laying again, so I should be okay. But I just found it funny that they had absolutely no idea what was coming. I tried to warn them, and even then, they didn't really believe me. So I want to encourage you guys that it might be time to kind of look around and go, if things don't get better, what should I do? What could I do? Instead of continuing to buy little bit by little bit by little bit of meat in the store, you might want to look into a co-op where you can go in with other families and you can purchase an entire cow and walk away with a portion of that cow. Is it all going to be ribeye? Nope. Is it all going to be ground beef? No, it's not. There's going to be many different cuts, and you may have to get a little bit creative and learn how to be able to make each and every one of these different cuts of the cow. Same thing with chicken. You might need to find a new place to purchase chicken from, or even consider growing some of your own meat chickens if you really like chicken, and then for the eggs as well. Now, there's a lot more to it than just go out, grab some chickens and some feed and call yourself good. There's actually a lot more to it than that, but I want to encourage you guys to look at things from a different perspective, because sometimes our very favorite things aren't in stock, and I've recently seen a lot of shelves that have said back in stock soon or close out. We're not getting this anymore. It just really kind of depends on the product. That is my little nugget for today. We can't eat hope for breakfast. It's time for us to start taking more matters than just our health into our own hands and planning for unfortunate things as well. If you cannot get what you're looking for, what else are you going to do? Because there's one thing that is guaranteed: change. Change is pretty much the only thing that's guaranteed. We are not guaranteed to keep our same food system that we have in place right now. If gas prices were to shoot up, or if there was a natural disaster, hurricanes, tornadoes, blizzards, we've had all of those literally within months of each other recently. It's been kind of a wild ride, and from what I've seen, it's not going to get any better. It's actually just going to continue on the path that it's been on. So if you've noticed that your store shelves are looking a little bit bare and the prices are almost unbearable, what is your plan? What are you able to do? Even if it's something as simple as buying a can of chicken meat. I know, not our favorite, but you could absolutely do something with that to give yourself a meal if you cannot find your eggs for breakfast. Anyways, I just wanted to kind of let you guys know the conversations that I heard, 3 of them in one grocery store from 3 different people in 3 different areas. It's not just in one place. It's kind of all over the place. So what are you going to do so that you can get away from the, oh, I really hope someone else takes care of me, to what am I going to do to take care of myself? I hope this helped you guys think about things just a little bit, that we need to try to take control of our situation in more ways than one. Please like, subscribe, and share, and I will see you guys on the way. Hey everybody, welcome back. In just a minute, we will talk about a conversation. Try that again. Scratch that. Okay. My hair though. Oh my gosh, my hair. I have an egg lady. Oh, my nose. She was so no more so stop saying so. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm saying so.